I picked up a camera, I started shooting some pictures of the party, and a friend of mine said, why don't you just start shooting actors? You know a lot of people in LA, why don't you shoot some actors and you can build a business out of this. I'm like, okay. So that was kind of one of the things that kind of opened my eyes to it, that and being broke. Can you make this smaller, like the circle smaller? Mm-hmm. So make one side of her face dark. Okay, so right there. That's good there. Don't move. Don't breathe. Don't move. Don't breathe. Don't do nothing. I've been pushing towards doing fashion for the last 5 or 6 years, but prior to that it wasn't. Partly is because I had a fashion background, being a former model and going to Europe and doing all that stuff, and then working with great photographers. I mean, I worked with Michel Hadid and Bruce Weber and Mario Testino, so it was kind of cool to see how they worked from the model standpoint. And then as I started getting into photography, I'm like, well, all this other stuff I'm shooting that wasn't fashion, which are all the other things you can shoot, whether it's real estate or headshots or family portraits and stuff, it wasn't very fulfilling. I remember there's this one makeup artist. He kind of was like, hey, let's do some beauty. Let's shoot beauty. So he kind of started forming this alliance together, and we'd shoot beauty. And then I was like, well, wait, what's more than beauty? Let's get into fashion. And a lot of my agent at the time, Rosie Niku, so she kind of gave me some guidance, and then I started shooting models, and then started shooting for brands. And it's just, with fashion, there's so much more to shoot. I mean, on small scale, big scale, locations, the clothing, the models, it's kind of like you're painting with your camera.
And like that.
Okay.
And looking straight to the camera. Perfect. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do that one again. Whatever. You want to be looking right at the camera? Okay, here's the new ones.
Perfect.
Yeah, these are the new ones.
Perfect. Definitely that. Sure.
Yeah, these are really cool.
Right? You know how many photos we took today? Yes. 1,000, 100, 200?
I would say 1,000.
1,000? That's a pretty good guess. Whatever that is. 1,300?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a wrap?
It's a wrap.
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
Now I'm going to take off on this. I don't want to take it off because it's a
Drive with it.
Drive with it, yeah. People are going to be
You're
like,
like, oh, is it Halloween? What's happening? Michel Hadid, yeah. So I was new to modeling, unbeknownst to myself. Michel Hadid was a pretty well-known photographer even in 1994. And he cast me for Vogue Homme. And he was shooting in LA, and that was our first meeting, and I shot Vogue Homme, and I have this cool spread of me walking and all these people in the background, kind of this menagerie and Renaissance kind of feel. I still have the magazine and the tear sheets. So anyway, yeah, that was kind of my first big break. And then I'd lost contact with him. I hadn't talked to him in 30 years or something. And then I became a photographer, and I reached out to him on Facebook, I think. I said, hey, Michel, I don't know if you remember me. He's like, of course, I remember you. Not really doing his voice right because he's got a French accent. Anyway, so we reconnected, and ever since we've been in contact, and he's been kind of telling me some things to do to improve my craft and giving me suggestions. And he's coming to LA in June, and I haven't seen him in 30 years or more, and he's gonna stay with me at my house, and he's gonna do a big shoot for his next book with all these up-and-coming music artists and models, and I'm gonna assist them, and it's gonna be kind of a reuniting of the of the past. That'd be pretty cool.